Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Professor Rao here. Welcome to Let's Crack the Interviews channel. We were talking about IELTS, International English Language Testing System. And today we'll briefly discuss about a writing test for beginners. IELTS consists of four parts: listening, writing, reading and speaking. And IELTS is being conducted in two categories, academic and general writing, for procuring a seat in an university or for immigration or PR purposes. Whatever the purpose be, IELTS is being conducted in two categories, academic and general writing. And listening, writing, reading and speaking, these are the four essential modules. And listening and speaking are the common modules, whereas writing and reading, there is a slight difference or other variation in academic modules. Let's see what it is, and today let's talk about the writing test for beginners. IELTS writing test is designed to assess a wide range of writing skills, including how well you write a response appropriately to a particular situation or a particular problem statement or a question, how well you organize your ideas and thoughts, how you use a range of vocabulary. In other words, we call it as lexical variety, and how well you use your grammar, basic grammar, grammatical accuracy rather, how is your basic grammar, your knowledge in the English grammar. These are the four aspects on which you're being evaluated and assessed in the IELTS writing test. Writing test being done in academic and general writing module. Let's talk about academic writing test for academic category. In academic category, there are two tasks, and task one, summarize a graph, table, chart or a diagram. You will be provided with a graph, table, chart or a diagram with certain description, and you need to describe the chart, summarize and explain your own words and report information, features and make comparisons looking at the graph, table and chart or a diagram. All need to complete in 150 words in the task 1. In task 2, write an essay in response to a situation, point of view or an argument. You may agree or disagree with the reasons, and you need to provide examples from your knowledge or experience. Therefore, you are expected to write your point of view, and demonstrate your stand, whether you agree or disagree, with clear rationale, reasons, and including examples. This task you need to complete in 250 words. For task 1, you need to complete in 20 minutes, and for task 2, you have 40 minutes to complete. Directly write your answers in the answer sheet. Writing test general training similarly is having two tasks, task 1 and task 2. Task 1, response to a situation, write a letter requesting information or explaining the situation. You can write in personal or formal or informal style, rather semi-formal style, that's your choice. Write the task in 150 words using 20 minutes. This is primarily a letter writing, and I'm sure you would have already done a lot of letter writing practice. Task 2, write an essay in response to a point of view, argument or a problem. You may use personal style and semi-formal style. Write the task in 250 words using 40 minutes. It's an essay where you need to demonstrate and clearly articulate your point of view and with your argument on the problem. For be it academic or general training in the writing test, it is strongly recommended to visit British Council Online Preparation Center and please practice. It has variety of resources, notes and videos on takeielts.britishcouncil.org and prepare well. That will give you an adequate practice, and the practice makes you confident. IELTS writing test tips. What are the certain key pointers you need to keep in mind? Read quality publications, very important. Friends, to write well, you need to read well. Reading provides you trigger, rather gives you thought process, expands your horizons, and helps in writing process. Therefore, you want to write a good essay or good letter and good notes, you need to inculcate good reading habit. Read quality publications like good newspapers, magazines, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam gave a beautiful prescription for reading habit. Read a newspaper every day, a magazine every fortnight, a book every month. And if you do so, by end of a year, you would have completed 10 to 12 books, and that gives you tremendous amount of knowledge and confidence. Knowledge is power. Therefore, for writing, reading is a prerequisite. Reading helps in writing, and it gives you ideas and helps in visualization and expands your mental horizons and thought process. Practice mock tests and primarily focus on grammar and lexical variety, that is vocabulary. Use simple, compound, and complex sentences while you are writing. It's very important, friends. Don't write in monotonous, simple sentences. Please use compound and complex sentences that will add extra brownie points and gives you higher bands, higher scores. Make it original and authentic. Write your original ideas and make it authentic and give a strong point of view and say that why you say that, what you say that, why you say that with a strong reason and examples. Write clearly in pen or pencil. You're allowed to use pen or pencil, but make sure that your work is legible and easy to read. Stay calm, relaxed, and focus on reading the question. It's very important. Be calm, relax, and focus on reading the questions, the question paper. If you are relaxed, you perform very well. Write reasons, evidence, and closing remarks. And while closing, in the conclusion, you link your closing remarks back to the opening statement, like why you have taken the stand. Therefore, because of these reasons, I feel that, say, Swachh Bharat is a beautiful initiative in a country like India, and it's a thoughtful initiative from the government of India. So you need to link back to the opening statement rather than your problem statement. The criteria for assessment are your task achievement, how well you achieved and articulate your task with originality, authenticity, original ideas, coherence from point to point, from paragraph to paragraph, and accuracy in your writing without grammatical errors. You need to follow a clear structure, means that you need to have a proper introduction, body 1, body 2, and conclusion, meaning that you may need to write your essay in 4 small paragraphs. But please stick to the number of words. Task 1, 150 words. Task 2, 250 words. Very important. If you write less than 150 or 250 stipulated number of words, you will be penalized. You will lose marks. Persuasive essay with your point of view, opinion, and to convince your point of view. It's very important. Your essay, whatever you're writing, needs to be persuasive, and you need to write your point of view very clearly and convince with your rational examples and your reasons. Use first person subjective voice, I, me, my, and see that I view or I stand for and I, according to my perspective, and I feel, I opine, something like that. So you need to use I, me, my, so that it gives that personal subjective voice, first person subjective voice. Use direct thesis statements, what you believe in and why. Direct thesis statements say that, in the first paragraph you say that you believe in this aspect, you agree or disagree for a particular point of view or particular statement, given in the question, and say that what you believe and why you believe that in the first 1-2 sentences. And connect ideas, use compound, complex sentences along with simple sentences. Compound sentences, usage of conjunctions like and, but, or, like that. Complex sentences consists of phrases like since, because, however, nevertheless, so on and so forth. Please use it so that gives variety and that gives a flair and you'll gain extra brownie points. Remember the topic and central idea of the question. That's very, very important. Never deviate from the topic. Central idea of the question being asked in the question paper. Ask what, why, how, and visualize. Ask what, why, how of the question or the problem statement given in the test. Visualize, spend a few minutes, visualize, and then begin to write. Very important. Thank you, friends. If you keep these pointers in mind, I'm sure you'll be able to write your writing test quite well and get good scores. Wish you all the best in your IELTS test. Bye bye.